All right, what's going on, guys? We're back for another quick video, and I hope you guys are having an amazing week, as I know I am. I want to make this quick video just as I've kind of been making a lot of videos surrounding expanding from merch by Amazon to onto other platforms for your print-on-demand business. And the last video was all about expanding onto Etsy. I'll put a link to that one down below in the comments. Make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. But this video is going to be doing something similar, but actually showing you how easy it is to add eBay as a sales channel using the Printful integration. So make sure you guys check out the description below. I'm going to put links to all the relevant content down there. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are in the e-commerce or print-on-demand space. My channel is all about e-commerce, KDP, print on demand, and creating online businesses that last and can help scale your business and make some additional income on the side of your full-time job, or hopefully go full-time with doing this business. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this video. And I'm just going to show you guys how easy it is to actually get started with Printful and get your first t-shirt or product listed on the eBay marketplace. So we're going to hop over into the computer screen now, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually go about getting started. So we're over here on the Printful homepage. If you guys don't know what Printful is, essentially they are a print-on-demand fulfillment company. So similar to what Merch by Amazon and some of these other platforms do, like Custom Cat, Gear Bubble, Gear Launch, Teespring, etc. Printful is a really great provider for fulfilling all kinds of different designs and products. So we upload a design to the Printful platform after we've created an account, and you guys will see. I'll just show you some of the products that they do. If you're not familiar with them. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the products here. And I'll also show you guys kind of some of the breakdown on pricing, but they have everything in here. So Printful has, men's clothing, women's clothing, kids and youth. So they even have stuff for toddlers in here. They have hats, accessories, home and living. So things like these pillows you guys can kind of see in these pictures. You can even do canvases, which are really popular, and you can make really good margins on those, and coffee mugs. And they have tons and tons of other products. So I haven't even played with all of these different things, but as you guys can see, I'm just going to poke around here a little bit more. So we have the normal t-shirts, and that's what I've spent most of my time in. And I'll show you guys a few of those. And you guys can see here we have all kinds of different products, right? We have the men's champion shirt, for example, which is $18.50. That's a pretty pricey shirt. The ones that I normally stick with are these two products right here if I'm doing t-shirts, and that's the unisex Bella and canvas t-shirt. You guys can see that this one starts at $12.95. That's our cost before shipping and fees, and this is available in all these different colors and sizes. Now if we're doing something a little bit more simple, I normally stick to the unisex basic Gildan t-shirt because it's so inexpensive for us. So it's $8.95. Now with Printful, their fulfillment fees for shipping are about $4 a shirt for the first shirt. If your customer orders, let's say, 2 products, so 2 t-shirts from you, it's $4 for the first one, and then it's about $1 for the shipping costs on the additional unit, which helps us get a little bit more room for margin there. So it's always a great idea to be able to try to upsell and sell multiple shirts in an order. But either way, the pricing strategy that I'm going to show you guys allows you to still make a good return on your investment here and actually get a margin out of this. So with that being said, just to take a further look here, we also have, all over t-shirts. We have, sweatpants, hoodies. We can even go back and I'll show you guys a few of the others here, but I mentioned the kids ones. We have baby bibs. So we can even explore that kind of stuff. We have baby bodysuits. They have hats, all kinds of different styles of hats. They have accessories. So you can even do things like jewelry here, iPhone cases, home and living. Now, this really, if you guys don't have your wheels already spinning, this is going to allow you, if you have one design, think about how many different products you can put this design on. So if you have a design that's a winning design, and you can put it on, 100 different products and then put those products in all kinds of different places. So Etsy, Merch by Amazon, Amazon's main storefront, eBay, etc. This is going to allow us to get in front of more and more buyers and give our products a higher and higher chance of being able to be sold, which is why I love print on demand in general. Your one product or your one design turns into hundreds of different products across different storefronts, so you can get thousands of free views and even work with advertising to get higher and higher views and conversion rates for these products. So if you guys aren't already doing print on demand, I highly recommend you get into it, and this is a really, really simple way to actually get started with print on demand and start selling your products. So if you guys don't already have a Printful account, you're going to go ahead and want to create a Printful account. I have a link to the sign up down below in the description, so check that out if you guys want. And I'll show you guys what the process is going to look like. So once our Printful account is actually created, we're going to come in here, and on the left hand side there's a stores feature or a stores module. Now I've blurred some of my stores out just for to protect my accounts, so, so no one steals my designs here. But all we need to do is scroll down and click on the choose platform button. Now this is going to prompt us to choose which platform we want to sell on. So, I've used this integration with a lot of success on Etsy. It works really, really well. Shopify I've played with. I've done a lot with the eBay, and all of those work very, very well. I haven't really played with some of these other ones, WooCommerce, Squarespace, but obviously you guys can see here, depending on whatever platform you want to sell on, there's tons and tons of different options here for us. Wish is another big one nowadays. And these are, lots of different places that we can actually play around with. So for this video, obviously, we're going to be sticking with eBay. So we're going to go ahead and click connect. Now, if you guys don't already have an eBay account, make sure you go ahead over to eBay and create that account. It's going to take, 5-10 minutes, and you just need to put in some basic information. Since I already have an eBay account, we're just going to go ahead and go through this process to keep this video fairly short here. Printful also, I will say, has very, very great customer service and support. And they have a lot of walkthrough videos like this. So if you guys, are having any issues or any trouble, you can always reach out to them or watch, some of the videos that they have here. But step one, as you guys can see, is we need to click the connect to eBay button. This is going to redirect us over to eBay. And I'm just going to log in with my eBay information. So again, guys, I'm going to blur this out, but let me log in really quick. And this process is super, super quick and easy, right? It's going to take us about 5 minutes or less. We need to agree to their policies. So I'm going to go ahead and hit agree. All right, step one is done. Next, we need to fill in some of this general info. It's already auto-loaded some of mine from another eBay store, so I'm going to go ahead and change that out. And I'll show you guys before I actually get it. Now, we're going to go off of our Etsy store, which we have. Let me just show you guys the Etsy store we created the other day. And I created this store from scratch just to give you guys an idea of, how Etsy actually works and how you can use this same Printful integration there. So let me just show you guys that shop. So here is the really simple store we created, Too Many Turtles shop, and we uploaded our first design right here. This is a really simple design I made in Canva on my own, so I don't have a lot of design skills, but you guys can either be, buying these designs, buying pre-made designs, hire a designer to do this work, or just create designs yourself. But we're going to take this product and get it live over on our eBay store. So to do this, again, we're going to hop back over to eBay. I'm going to do the brand name here as the same as my eBay one, Too Many Turtles shop. And we're going to put in our email address. And it's going to ask for the maximum handling time in days. I think the default on your guys should be 5 days. I'm going to leave it as that for now. Go ahead and click continue. And that is going to take us to the next step, which is the payment policy. Now we have a few options here. We can create our own in eBay. Or, since my eBay store already has a few, I'm just going to select one that I already have here, which is immediate pay. So I want the buyer to pay immediately for these products. If we don't have it, we can create a new one. I'm going to hit continue. And now we are on to step 4, the return policy. I'm going to leave it as this default, the Printful return policy. If we wanted to create our own, that's fine. But I'm just going to go ahead and use the default one Printful's already made for us and hit continue. And as you guys can see here, it is synchronizing some of our product information. Again, I'm going to blur this out because I did already have some products that are synced into eBay. So the nice thing is if you guys already have a store that has products in there, maybe you already had Printful synced in the past or something like that, it's really cool because they'll actually pull all of your data directly back in. But while this is synchronizing, we're going to go ahead and act as if this is a brand new eBay account, and we're going to go ahead and upload our first product in here. And it's really simple to do that. Just go ahead and click Add Product. Now this is going to take us to the Choose Product area. Oops, looks like it just refreshed. So Add Product, and we're going to select the type of product we want to add. So For the sake of this video, we're just going to do our normal t-shirts, and I'm going to use the shirt that I talked about in the first part of this video. Now, normally how I choose this is I'll always try to do the $8.95 one, just because I want to get as much as possible out of my designs, and I want to, pass on some savings to the buyer. The only time that I'll choose the more expensive $12.95 option here is if this design only looks good, if this design looks good on a lot of different colors, or I know that the buyer is going to be interested in, more color options. Because as you guys can see here, this $8.95 design really only has 3 color options. It has the white, black, and I think this is a navy, and then a gray. Now, on my Etsy store, I'll just show you guys, but I know this design looks good on white, it looks good on black, but I also want to add a few other color options, right? I know that maybe I'm going to have a parent buying this for a child. They might want it on blue, or maybe on pink if it's for a girl, or for a boy. We're not judging these days. So I'm going to choose this one, the Bell and Canvas, and I'm going to show you guys how I price my shirts as well. This is going to take us right to the configuration area, and it's really nice. I wish that Merch by Amazon would adopt some of this, because they make it super simple. As you guys can see here, I can choose where I want the design. I can put it on the front, I can put it on the back. They even do sleeves, so I can add a custom image or design to my sleeves. And you guys can see, Printful, they really allow us to customize this quite a bit. So this is also great. A lot of people say, there's too much competition with print on demand. Well, to be honest, there's so much variety that you can do. And find ways to be unique and set yourself really apart, that even if you're going into a niche that has a lot of other competitors, if you find a way to create a cooler design, or maybe you deliver it, in a different style, like providing it on the back or the left or right sleeve, or something like that, or maybe you want to add a custom label inside to give it that extra level of your brand or whatever it may be, Printful is a really easy way to do all of that. So for this, we're just going to go ahead and add this design on the front. And let me just grab this over here. Let's see if it'll go. Okay, and we drag and drop. Now you can also click on that and upload directly from your computer, your file library. And there we go. So our design is right here. I'm actually want to show you guys one thing. If you guys are using a designer like I am, the really nice thing is that we can also go ahead and click, and you'll notice over here on the right we have the option to upload from a Google Drive folder or from Dropbox. So my designer, for example, he does my designs, and then he'll upload them into Google Drive. And so if I want to add 100 of my designs and dump them into Printful so that I can easily upload them without downloading them from Google Drive and then re-uploading, I can click this and actually pull them directly. But again, guys, we're just going to take that design as it's already in here. So we have our file uploaded. And one other thing I want to point out is that you can also add text directly in the Printful platform. So if you wanted to add anything, add clip art. I don't really utilize this feature, but it is there if you guys want. We can also, resize our design. Let me make this, get it back. And, we can drag it around up and down. So it gives us a little bit more functionality than a Merch by Amazon might. Next thing we're going to want to do is choose our color options. So we know this looks decent on white. I'm going to go ahead and choose black. And you guys will see it's making the mock-ups live for us, so we can get a feel for what the customer is going to see as well. I like that one. Let's see what else we have. Let's do that blue. And let's do that pink. And obviously you guys are going to want to spend a little bit of time in here, making sure that you're choosing the best possible colors. I'm just trying to go fairly quick just for the sake of this video. But I normally spend a few more minutes in here. Now one thing I want to point out is you guys can see as I'm kind of adding on these colors, down here there are some warnings for us. It says discontinued colors and sizes. This does happen fairly often. If you think about it from a logistical standpoint, Printful is actually keeping all of these products, at their warehouse to actually fulfill. So oftentimes, they have to keep pink, for example, in every size range. So oftentimes they are going to have products that are out of stock in different size ranges. So we can see here the extra small on the Heather Forest blue and lilac, this pink color is actually out, and same with the lilac on the pink for 3XL and 4XL. So our options here are really, we can take those sizes off, and that can solve it. Or our other option here would be actually to choose some different colors. So I'm going to see if there's a different pink that maybe still looks good and is in better stock. So let me just check a few of these. All right, so this one, you know, this one doesn't look amazing, but again, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to leave this on here. And then I'm going to uncheck extra small because I want to keep those other colors on. And there we have it. So now the next step is proceed to mockups. Now, this is one of the other really powerful things is Printful automatically gives us this really simple way to pull in some lifestyle mockups and choose one that looks good for our products. Let's see what they have. So you guys can see they have the male and female mockups. They have just plain shirt ones. They have this one right here, which is kind of a nice, has like a nice backdrop to it. We have kind of a gym aesthetic, then some kind of lighter, more fun ones. And they even have this one for couples. So if you guys are doing, you know, best boyfriend turtle t-shirt, best girlfriend turtle t-shirt, you could add those designs here, or a couple's shirt of some sort. So in this case, we're going to stick with something pretty playful. I like this one just because we're kind of in a green natural theme. So I'm going to do that. And then I normally will try to choose the main mock-up image as the one that I think looks best color-wise. So I'm going to go ahead and check this one. It's already checked here. And then we're going to proceed to the description. Now, I've done a lot of videos on how to actually create, you know, product descriptions and keywords, so I'm not going to go into that for this video. You know, make sure you guys check out my other videos in my channel to see how I actually do my titles and product descriptions and do my keyword research. But in this case, we're literally just going to copy the titles we made the other day for our Etsy store. And what I like to do is put the main keywords in the product title. Then I copy the title and put it again in the description just to help with some of that search engine optimization. And then I've actually created a few sentences that also include some keywords. So, you know, something along the lines of, if you love turtle artwork or marine animals, and this turtle themed gift idea is great for the beach lover in your life. Get this turtle accessory for your entire tropical vacation crew. You know, get Sandy with baby sea turtle lover in your life. This turtle apparel makes a great gift for men, women, boys, and girls. So we just want this to flow. We obviously are hitting on a lot of the keywords here. Turtle artwork, marine animals, beach lover, turtle accessory, tropical, vacation, sandy, etc. You guys get the idea. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy these over. We're going to go back in here, and I'll plug those in right here. And then I also add at the very end, this is something I normally take from my Merch by Amazon listings, but this is kind of your last chance to sell the person. So the sea turtle, blah, 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 I put the title in, makes a fantastic present. And I like to include that word just for, you know, the holidays as well. So we're going to copy that and put it in the bottom. And then we can choose if we want the size guide actually as an image in this. I always like to, because it helps avoid questions from potential buyers. We want to, you know, give them as much information to make that buying decision without stopping and thinking about it ahead of time. And then I'm going to choose the style. I normally leave this as unisex unless I have a reason to do men or women. Maybe I'm only making a design for men or only for women. And next we're going to proceed to pricing. Now, I told you guys I was going to tell you a little bit about my pricing strategy here. So remember with this that our cost for the actual product is $12.95, and then as you guys can see down here, the shipping, it's actually, I guess, $1 higher than I thought, but shipping costs for all variants is $5. And then, okay, what they did is they actually decreased this one a little bit. So it's 75 cents for any additional unit. So that means that if we just sell one shirt, our shipping cost is going to be $5. If the buyer buys 2 shirts, then it's going to be $5 plus 75 cents, so $5.75. So obviously you guys can see is we want to convert people that are going to buy a few shirts at a time. It really helps us make a much better profit margin here. But normally what I do is, you know, we see this trend that with all the e-commerce marketplaces these days, people want free shipping. They want to see that shipping is free. They don't want to see a low price and then they get to the checkout and all of a sudden they're hit with a $5, $6 shipping fee. So I always try to create my product listings so that I have enough room, you know, with the price to charge or to take that shipping and still make some profit margin. So if we think about this, our cost for the shirt's $12.95, and then we have a $5 fee on the shipping, so that's $17.95, and then eBay is going to take you know, a fee as well. So if you guys aren't familiar with eBay fees, if you just type in eBay, let's see, fee calculator, similar to Amazon, we do have a fee calculator here that's going to show us roughly what we're going to end up paying. The price I like to charge for my shirts is, you know, $21.95 to $23.95, and I'm going to show you guys why I do that. Shipping charge, let's see, we are going to do 0. Shipping cost, we pay $5. Item cost, we pay $12.95. eBay store, if you guys are paying a monthly fee for an eBay store, you do get a little bit of a discount, and same if you're a top rated seller, but I'm going to assume you guys are just getting started, so you don't have that. And you guys can see down here, right, we have an eBay fee of $2.04, a PayPal fee of 99 cents. So after all said and done, we're going to make $2.61 on this product. So now if you guys factor in, you know, if we go a cheaper route and we do the $8.95, you guys can see our profit now goes all the way up to $6.61. So again, this is why I always want to try to do that basic level shirt, the $6.61, but I wanted to show you guys kind of the worst case option here of doing, you know, the $12.95 shirt. A lot of people, their one kind of critique of Printful is that the pricing is fairly high. And to be honest, I agree, $12.95 is a decent amount for a shirt. But I do think it is worth it because really they integrate so seamlessly that I have to do nothing once I have this product actually listed on eBay. So, you know, I'm saving $4, or excuse me, I'm spending $4 more to free up that time of having to go custom fulfill orders on the back end. So again, guys, just wanted to show you this. I'll put a link to this fee calculator as well down below in the description. But so what we're going to do is we're going to just increase this so that our prices match that $23 price range. So I'm going to increase by $4.95, and you guys will see that I'll push all of the prices up. Obviously, the larger sizes are a bit more expensive as well. So we're going to go ahead and edit quantities. Now, this is a really important section. If you guys are just starting a brand new eBay store, you're not going to have the same capability to list as someone who has an established store. Similar to Merch by Amazon, eBay does limit you when you're just getting started. Fortunately, I have an eBay account that, you know, I've been working on for years now, and I've done a lot of sales volume on. So you guys can see I have the capability to list 480,000 products and a value of up to almost $500,000 on eBay. Now, why this is important is if you guys are just getting started, you know, you might only have 100 slots available. So you don't want to go and put a quantity of 5 on every variation because very quickly that's going to add up and take up all your slots. And even now, you know, even though I do have this volume here to add more, I always just leave the quantity as 1. And that's because I want to give myself room to add more and more products in here. So I'm not going to change these for now. As you guys, you know, start to sell more and more on eBay, you can go in and actually request to increase those limits in the eBay storefront. And, you know, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know down below in the comments. But the next thing we are going to do here is just click Submit to Store. And you guys will see that our product is now processing over there. I'm going to go ahead and log into my eBay account. So hang tight while I do that, and we're going to wait. And I'm just going to show you guys that product in the eBay account. So bear with me for 30 seconds while I get this all going. And guys, let me know down below in the description if you're doing really well with Printful on eBay. You know, eBay is another platform. It's not a huge seller for me, but it is a helpful seller. And, you know, I like to just, again, all of these are creating assets that we now have online. So let's go ahead and see if that got imported. One of the other nice things, Printful is always adding stuff. This is a new feature they just did. Add your latest design to more great products. So I can actually click through and add this design pretty seamlessly to these other products here as well. Now this is populated in, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up and show it to you guys. So here we are. This product listing is now live on eBay, and you guys will see we have really simply all those mock-ups came in. It makes it look really good. People see this. It's professional. You know, we can scroll through these. I'm not going to spend a ton of time. I just want to see if the sizing chart's in here. And I'm actually not seeing it. Normally, there should be a sizing chart here as well. So that's something I'm going to need to look at. But, you know, again, guys, now our product is live on here. People can see We have all these different size options. They see 30 days return. They see our price here, and they see it's that it looks like the shipping actually went on here, so I actually need to go edit this, but it should be free shipping to our customers, so that's another thing that we can offer. And then down here, okay, here's the size guide. So we have our description. It's going to tell the buyer what they're getting. I have all these keywords in here, and we have the size guide to help kind of make sure that people know exactly what they're getting here. Prevent returns, all of that good stuff, and the brand is directly pulling in here. So this product's live on eBay now. Someone could go in and buy this, and this video, it took about 5-10 minutes to actually get this product in here. And so you guys can really see the power of Printful and how easy it is to actually go ahead and do this and get your products live and listed on eBay and add this as a new sales channel. So now we can rinse, wash, repeat this process. If we have 1,000 designs, we can go do this and put 1,000 t-shirts up. We could do 1,000 coffee mugs. We could keep doing this over and over again and add more and more products to our eBay account. So again, guys, the big thing here is get started with this. Don't put it off. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes work, but get your processes in place, start building this out, and start, making sales and growing your e-commerce business. So with that being said, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Smash the like button if you got some value. And honestly, if you didn't like this video, let me know too. I'm always open to feedback, so you can always put the your critique down below in the comments. But as always, make sure you guys check out the description below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to continue following my e-commerce journey and learn more about the tips that I'm finding and also learning from you guys. So with that being said, we will see you guys at the next video. Cheers.